Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 15 properties, and it's actually a really fun episode, especially if you like outdoor living. I'm excited for the buyer class tonight, so if you come tonight, I guarantee you're going to leave with some really great information. And if not, the next class probably is in about a month on a Saturday. So let's get started. Now, Satok Crescent has something that we don't see very often. It's got 4 bedrooms, and it's $375. We just had a 3-bedroom that was arguably in better shape inside than this one, but not as big. And that one sold up in the 380s. Now, having that extra size upstairs also means you get bigger living space on the main level. The kitchen's been improved nicely, so it's still a well-finished home. And you've got your full finished basement here. I think this one's going to do well. We don't see a lot of turnover in this area because it's actually a really nice place to live. We sold one at the end of this complex. We sold it privately we had the buyer and we sold it last year. So there's big demand for living here. And I do think that this is the right price for this home. The condo fees are a little bit more. They're almost $400 a month, which is high for a condo town. But you're also paying by the square foot too. So there is something to be said for having a larger unit. So I think they're going to do well. The last 4-bedroom to sell was like last summer or something. It went for like $350. So there's lots of 3-bedroom comparables. And like I said, one just kind of crossed that high mark on the 380 side. Never happened before. There's a lot of signs pointing to this one doing well. So outdoor living, we've got Lot Crescent here, $600,000, holding back on offers till next Tuesday. There's another same model as this one. It looks like it has a parking meter on top of the roof for $589, but this one to me looks a lot better. And we have this same model coming out with nice wood floors, freshly painted, new light fixtures, and also backing onto green space too. So about 2,000 square feet plus 600 in the basement. And this one is done well, though. It looks a lot better than the 589 one. So it'll be interesting to see which way buyers go. Do they go with this one? Do they try and get the one for the lower price? We just saw this model go for more than $600,000. They took the opposite approach. They aimed really high at $629 and still sold for more than $6, but less than asking. So it's interesting. It'll set the new mark for this area depending on how these two go up against each other and obviously what they sell for. When you think of homes with pools, you tend to think of the larger 4-bedroom double garage homes. A 36 by 84 foot lot, most people would say there's no room for a pool. Well, guess what? Here you are at Farlow. This is a 1740 square foot home. It's called a Pilgrim model by Mattamy. Look at the backyard. Nice. I like how they didn't wait until picture 20 for this. They brought it out at picture 3. The home layout, so you come in the front door here, you've got a living dining kind of in this area, then you've got family room, then you've got kitchen around the corner. The complaint on this model is that there's not a huge space for an eat-in. You can see there's just a very, very small table right here. But, it's still good. You've got 4 bedrooms upstairs, which means they moved the laundry downstairs, finished basement. So right away without the pool, we're talking this one probably sells for like $630, $650, something like that. The way the single garages have been going, you put this in. What this costs and what you get, different story, but I do think that it's a good option. Maintenance-free yard too, so if you don't like mowing, it's very simple. I believe they're holding back on offers on this one here too, and it's just something you don't see every day, and it's very hard anywhere in Milton. Now, Satok has a complex in-ground pool, but if you're buying homes in Milton right now, it's very hard under $700,000 to find a home with an in-ground pool. Next up is Anderson. So this is the one that we just launched. We let all of our Milton Daily Home subscribers know about it. $780 is the price. They are holding back on offers on this one here too. You've got a renovated kitchen, hardwood floors, crown moldings. You've got 2 fireplaces in this house and 4 bedrooms, nice size rooms upstairs. You also have this room that's connected to the master. So The closet was taken out years ago, and then there's French doors between here and the master. What I like about that is that if you have a baby, let's say a newborn, you have good access between the master and this bedroom. It also works for a home office, or you put the closet back and you've got more of a traditional bedroom too. It's not very expensive to do that. Renovated bathrooms. We've got a finished basement. There's your there's the money shot right there. These trees, when they fill in, give you a really nice coverage. Like you don't see anything with your neighbors. Even in the winter, it still creates a lot of privacy, but it becomes a canopy. It becomes a wrap when the leaves start coming out. So very nice outdoor living space. It's very easy to maintain this one too. And yeah, lovely street. If you drive on Anderson, you really get a sense of how charming Timberlea can be. And so this is one of my favorite streets. And it's a great home. Lots of stuff done to it too. So the roof was done last year. The windows about 10 years ago. So it's in good shape. There's also a heated pool with solar panels on the roof. I could keep going if you want. Now there's a fair bit of competition in the 800s right now. A lot of good homes. This one on Beatty is not the biggest home, but it has some really cool stuff to it. So it's about 2,400 square feet and change, plus a finished basement. It's a good floor plan, and it backs onto green space. So whether you want a pool or you want green space, I mean, I like this here too. When the mirror goes full height, they did that in the Mattamy model homes, and I think it looks fantastic. A couple dated elements like the blue countertop, but that's the thing that you can't replace right here. So there's one on Earl Crescent that just sold, same model as this, a little bit further south, and it sold for, let's just say high eights. So this one at $850. I think it's going to do well. 649 Trudeau, about 200 square feet bigger than Beatty, and 2625 square feet. I think it's called a Sutherland model. Living, dining, very nice traditional kind of layout. And when I say traditional, I don't mean that in a bad way. Garden doors instead of the sliding doors. Looks like only an 8-foot ceiling on the main level. And you get some of the stuff, again, dated elements from when Mattamy built these. You know, you've got some brass doors and things like that. Not that hard to fix, but this is the thing here. You can't, this is the thing you pay for. Door handles are fair game. That stuff you can't change. It's lovely. I don't know what this, I guess, okay, it almost looks like it's blooming out, but that's the staircase leading down. So you've got daytime, nighttime. And you've got good landscaping to give you some privacy too. So this is another good option. And if you want to do a front shot on a country property, this one on Taylor is how you do it. That looks good. That makes you want to see more about this house. So great presentation. Obviously pool here. Now you're paying for the privilege of having the outdoor fireplace, the covered canopy, probably built-in sound here too. So the hard part about any home like this, oh, by the way, there's a tennis court too. The hard part about a home like this is that you can't really summarize something like this in 20 pictures, and we have 463 characters, so maybe 100 words to talk about a home like this. So you really got to go see it. If you're in this price range, there's no shortcuts here. You've just got to go have a look at this stuff. The nice thing is that it's close to the 401. You probably get down off of from Brookville, you're getting down to the 401 in about 10 minutes or so. So it's country, but it's not sort of like obscene, crazy country. It's only really a 2-bedroom upstairs and 2 bedrooms in the lower level too. So that can present challenges. It's interesting, total of 4 bedrooms, but 5 washrooms. It's all good. 1.5 acres, great looking home. Not many people are up in the 3 million range right now. And if they do, here's the thing, the hard part about this price range, they go down to Oakville, because you could still find something like this in Oakville and get a heck of a good home. Alrighty, that's the list. If you have any questions, give us a call, and we are glad to help you. Thank you for watching Milton Daily Homes.